Hey guys, welcome to Two Bees in a Pod. My name is Les.
And I'm Z.
And what is our episode?
I'm sorry, guys. It's like midnight. I don't know. We have been sitting here talking for about 3 hours. So, anyways, welcome to a new week. We are on episode 8. Do you want to announce our winner to our giveaway now or at the end? So we did our second giveaway, and this was for 100, or reaching our first 100 followers, and it went pretty quick. I was like, oh my gosh, we're already at 60. Oh my gosh, we're at 70, and it kind of just kept going quicker. So thank you guys for everyone that shared, tagged, liked. What's the other one? Followed. We truly appreciate it. You guys helped us get to our first goal. And so we had 141 entries. So that was a lot of typing for less. And the winner is
Miss
Sweetheart. We have already messaged her and tagged her and sent her her gift card. We ended up sending her a gift card to Target. So sometimes it'll be coffee, guys. Sometimes it'll be something else. Just depends what type of giveaway we are doing. And since this was one of our bigger first milestones, we kind of wanted to do something a little bit extra. So thank you so much for everyone that has participated.
Yes, thank you guys for tagging your friends and sharing our podcast with other people. We really appreciate it and we'll hope to get a few more followers. Our next milestone is, I think it should be 500 people, followers.
500?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that, and we can do like a way bigger giveaway for that one.
So
Okay.
make sure to share our profile with your friends.
Tag us, share it.
And listen to it. I mean, I feel like sometimes I repeat episodes because some of them were really good. And then I'm like, I just have to hear it again.
Yeah, sometimes I was telling one of my coworkers earlier, like I've already listened to our episodes like 3 times because sometimes like I just need something. I hate driving to work every day, and I have to drive every day about 30 minutes going, 30 minutes coming back. And it gets lonely. And so there's sometimes that I'll like FaceTime my mom, but then sometimes she's busy. And then sometimes I'll FaceTime my dad, or like I'll call my cousin. So like I don't like to drive alone. Like I said, I don't like to be alone. And so I'll just put it on in the morning, and then once I get to work I'll do something else, or while I'm working I'm listening, because I feel like it helps the day go faster. Like I hate Mondays, but lately I've been loving Mondays because our episodes get released. And so that's like the first thing. As soon as I get to work, I'll listen to it at work. And then I'm like, oh, dang, it's already 10. Like my morning flew because I was listening to the podcast. So, and then sometimes like I'll be at work cracking up, like listening to the videos or listening to the podcast. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like my boss is going to get me in trouble because she sits right next to me.
But and also I feel like since I edit the video, like you don't get to hear it. So like you record it but you don't get to hear the episode. So it's like your first time hearing it from after we record it.
Yeah, so that's one thing is Les does the behind the scenes editing, since she has everything to do it and she's an expert at this. So I get to listen to the episode until you guys get to listen to the episode. Like I have to wait until 7 o'clock on a Monday morning to hear the episode that we recorded. Since she's the one that does all the listening and editing for it, I just record and listen. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, I sound so dumb, but by then I cannot edit because it's already been posted. So
Dude, that's so funny.
okay,
Yeah.
so let's see. How was your week?
It was pretty good. I mean, it was a little rough since I got hurt.
Oh
But
my gosh, we have Miss. I don't know who she's trying to be, next
En-
bodybuilder.
Encanto girl.
And she's trying to be. I told her she's trying to be Luisa from Encanto. She's trying to pick up, move mountains, and pick up cars. Like she is doing the most, guys. She tried to pick up some. No, what did you try to do? Squat or lift or
RDLs.
whatever the fuck RDLs are for all her gym junkies over here, listeners.
For your
Whatever RDLs are, I just call them. I'm working on my ass, I'm working on my glutes, but she's
Glutes.
profesh. She's profesh. And how did you get hurt? Do you want to explain that?
Well, I decided to lift heavier than the normal. And the next day, I was over here fucking not being able to move. Even going down the stairs, I was like, bro, I cannot be like this forever. And then the next day, I woke up feeling better. And like today, it's like not even that, like, it's not even hurting. It's just a little bit. But I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like how does it called when you don't appreciate?
Underestimate it?
No, when you don't appreciate when you actually feel good. He's weird. Oh, that's so funny.
Okay, so that's kind of how I felt when I went to my husband's family's place. So I had gone to the gym, and my tia la más bonita, that's what we're gonna call her, my tia la más bonita. I had worked out with her that morning. But remember when you and Danny went with me and you guys did I showed you guys the top where you're doing the rowing, you're doing the skiing, you're doing all of those things, right? So she had me up there doing the most, and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so good. Girl, by the time nighttime came around and we drove like to where they're from, I was like, bro, I cannot. Like, my legs started burning. It was my calves, my thighs, my butt. Everything was burning. And we get there, girl, it's upstairs. And I'm like, how the fuck am I going to climb these stairs? Because I was in so much pain, dude. And then we were there for 3 days.
Oh
So
no.
I kid you not, I was like crawling on all fours up the stairs, and my husband would like be behind me, like trying to push my butt to like hurry me up, and I just couldn't, like, my dude, to sit on the toilet, like everything
fuck.
just burned. And I'd be like, fuck, they're gonna think I'm taking a shit, but I really just can't get up off this fucking toilet. Like,
an hour later.
yes, dude, because I was in so much freaking pain. I was like, dude, my aunt, she goes ham on in this gym shit, and she really overworked me that time. So I could only imagine. Like, I remember when you told us that morning that you were hurt, you were like, I can't do nothing, I'm laying on the floor. You sent us a picture upside down. I was like, dang, girl, you must be hurting.
I was literally laying there and I was like, I don't even want to get up. Like, I don't want to move. It was so uncomfortable. But how was your week, Miss Ma'am?
Honestly, like, it wasn't that. I'm trying to think. Like, it wasn't even that rough. Like, we just had a long weekend because my kids, my younger boys play baseball, and we had 3 games this weekend. I mean, this week. So we had a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then, like I said, I always like to bite off more than I can chew. As you can tell. And on our Wednesday game, look, I love being a teen mom. I really do love it. Like, I'm getting to experience this with my kids. My husband's a coach. I'm a teen mom. Both of my little ones are on the same team. But I miss being able to be on the sidelines cheering for my kids. Like, I can't do that because I'm doing a million other things that I can't concentrate on my kids. Like, I can't sit there and record them. I can't sit there and, Like, yeah, I can cheer them on, but I could only do it to a certain extent. Like
Yeah.
last season when my middle one played winter ball, I was on the sidelines. I was a team mom also, but it was like not as it is now. Like I didn't have to be in the dugout. I didn't have to do any of that. All I did was like, I don't remember. Oh, this I just had just snack list. So I was like, okay, I could do this. This is not that difficult. And so I loved it. And so this time around, I didn't know it was this hectic. So like on my Wednesday game, I was doing the score. I had to do the scoreboard. I was in the dugout. I had to do the lineup, get everybody ready. And then it's like, you're trying to watch the game, but I have to be telling like the next three kids, okay, like put your stuff on, put your gear on, get your bat. Like I have to prepare them. At the same time, I have to do the pitcher count because we have to count how many balls the pitchers throw. So I have to count for both teams. Yeah, girl. You haven't noticed?
No.
Yes.
What the fuck is that for? Oh.
Because they can't go over a certain amount of pitches because the kids can hurt their arm. So I have to be counting to make sure that it don't go over a certain amount. So like if we want to use, like if a game of like, okay, on Monday, one of our pitchers pitches 35 balls, we can still use that pitcher on Wednesday. But if they go over 40, they can't pitch on Wednesday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we have to keep a count. And then I have to keep a count on their team because I need to make sure that they're not cheating and using their good pitchers like every single game. So it's a lot, girl. And so I'm sitting there counting our pitches, their pitches, trying to handle 9 kids because there's people that are climbing, there's people that are throwing the balls. There's people that are like trying to swing the bats, and then I'm like trying to keep them on check. But then I also have to control the scoreboard. But then I also have to listen to the umpire that's telling me the ball count, the strikes. And I'm doing that, and then I'm like also in charge of doing the book. So like keeping count of like how like where each kid is at, if they get out, like I have to count, like so I'm literally having to do everything on paper on the scoreboard, so it's just a lot. And on Wednesday I did everything by myself in that sense. And so today I was like, you know what, I'm burnt out. Like this month, like I have been at every single game. I have been the one in there every single game. And so this time I just needed a break. And so today I took a break. And that's kind of how my week went. But other than that, it was great. I got a lot of notifications for a lot of events that are coming for all 3 of my kids. My oldest is graduating, and my kids do this all the time. I don't know if anybody else can relate, but my kids like to give me everything last minute. Literally from the same day, like we're getting ready to leave. Mom, I need you to sign this. Mom, I need this for school. Mom, I gotta take this. Or they tell me the night before, and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this information now? So the day that I think it was Wednesday, we come back from the game. It's 9:30 at night. We're having a late dinner. Everybody's showering. I go on my Instagram like at 10:30, and I see a message from it's an Instagram post, and it's from my oldest son's school, and it says orders for graduation shirts are due tomorrow. They are $20 cash only. If you know something about me, I never carry cash. Never have cash. My bank is another 20 minutes away. I have to give him the form that he has not given me. He has not told me about the shirt. I have no cash, and I need to buy him that shirt because it's his graduation shirt that has like the number 26 because it's class of 26 with all of their names on it. So how am I not gonna get that for him if he's about to graduate? Luckily, he had cash because someone gave him cash for his grades or honor or whatever, and he was able to pay for. So I was like, look, I don't have cash, pay for it, and I'll Venmo you because I can Venmo him. So, I was like, you're just but I could only get one because I only had his $20 that he had in cash. So that's how that went. And then he has a bowling trip, a bowling event, whatever, with the school. Like they're gonna go on a field trip to the bowling alley. Then my middle child is going to the bowling alley one day, and then another day is going to the movies. And then both of my kids, I got a notification that both of my younger ones are gonna both be dancing for a Cinco de Mayo concert or Cinco de Mayo something event at the school, and I have to buy them 2 different wardrobes, Mexican events or whatever for my kids. They're gonna dance, so I have to go look for wardrobe for them. My youngest has a field trip as well, and like we just have a lot of events coming up. Like we have Mother's Days coming up. We have like a minimum of 8 birthdays in less than 2 months, and my birthday's coming, and that's pretty much it. Oh, we have 2 graduations, and then we have my other son's birthday, and then we have our work event.
Oh yeah.
And I'm super excited for all of that. And I'm also thinking about going to a concert, but we're in the works on that one. So I think that kind of catches up how our week went. Are you ready to start? Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna start with our Easter extravaganza. That's where we had kind of left off before you guys got to meet Lau in our last episode. I had talked about our Easter party, how that was coming up, and our Vegas trip. So I will be talking a little bit about that. So for our Easter extravaganza, we ended up doing it Saturday before actual Easter because I was going to be going on vacation. And so I rented a water slide for all the kids. And like I said, I am an overachiever. I like to go all out. I like to do the most for everybody and everything. I like to host people. I like to gift people. And so this year, I was just going to get baskets for my little ones because I feel like my oldest is already a little bit too old. And in the past, he's told me, like, no, I don't want a basket. Like 3 years ago, he told me he didn't want a basket. Then last year, he kind of got a little bit bummed because he didn't get a basket. And I was like, wait, so you wanted a basket? And he was like, well, it would have been nice, but it's okay. And I was like, oh, well, I still bought him something like cards, or I bought him something, but it wasn't like a basket. And so this year I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy him a basket. He's in 8th grade now. Like, this is probably going to be his last Easter basket. So I'm just going to get him a basket. So then I was like, so then from there I went like, okay, well, if I already got a basket for my kids, I also have to get one for my godson because he's my godson. So I have to get him a basket. So then I made him a basket. And then I was like, okay, but my nieces are coming over and I have to make them a basket. So then I was like, okay. So I added 2 more baskets. And then I was like, well, if I'm making them for my 2 nieces, then I have to make one for my other niece and for my nephew because how am I going to leave them out? And so then I ended up making a total of like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8. 8. I ended up making 8 Easter baskets, guys, and
okay. And okay, just to let you know, these things were like vomiting with the shit that they had in them, like overfilled. And she was like, I feel like I didn't get enough stuff, and it was like super packed, bro. And all of them were intentional. Everything that they liked was in the basket. And she still was like, oh, I wish I could have gotten more stuff. I'm like, girl, that stuff was not gonna fit.
Yeah, like, so my godson, he loves cars. He loves peanut butter. He loves apples. And my aunt was like, put some apples. I was like, we're not doing that. We're not gonna. He has enough healthy stuff with his granny. So I was like, I'm gonna get him like stuff that he wants. So I bought him like Toy Story stuff. Like, I kind of like kept it. Like, I didn't just get one thing for everybody the same. Like I kind of like to customize it. And so everybody got like what they like, or like I got the girls an extra thing. My niece is allergic to peanut butter, so I couldn't get anything with peanut butter. So like I literally into so like see like my godson, I got him all peanut butter stuff, and then my niece I got her no peanut butter stuff. Like I got her other stuff. So yeah, I got them chocolate. Like I just like it wasn't like anything expensive, but it was just me thinking. Okay, actually it was. I know, girl. I know.
It wasn't anything expensive. Yeah.
No. It was. I was like, man, I really did not think this out. When I thought like, oh, I'm gonna do an Easter party and then I'm gonna go on vacation and then I'm gonna build all these baskets, I was like, man, like, what did I get myself into? But I like to make people feel special. And like even though like even my kids, like my parents got them a basket, like I'm sure like everybody's kids got a basket, like the parents got them a basket, but I just felt like I like to spoil. I like to gift gifts, and I like to see like their face, like seeing my godson's face when I gave him his basket. He's seen all the Toy Story stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, he loved it. Like he loved everything, and like he was just taking everything out, and it was like I was like super emotional, but I loved it. And then for food, we made hot dogs, burgers, chili beans, nachos. Lau brought a whole, like, she really surprised me, dude. Like, when she said, I'm gonna take desserts, I was like, she's probably gonna bring, like, some chocolate covered strawberries and maybe some cupcakes or some. I was not envisioning like she brought like two, like a full platter and a half. Plus, she brought like a bunch of cookies. She brought cookies, cupcakes. Her son, I think, her son made the cookies. Oh, she made the pretzels. The pretzels were so bomb.
Dude, the cookies, bro.
The cookies were bomb too. The macadamia ones, delish. I wish I had some of that stuff right now. Oh my gosh, I bought at the store yesterday. I bought the brown bag cookies, the snickerdoodle ones. Um, Whenever you go that way, you can get them. They're on top of my they're on top of my tocador, but they're there. I love them. Yeah, I bought them right here at the corner liquor store. Anyways, my aunt, la tía más bonita, trajo, her and her healthy snacks. She bought like veggies. I ate some of the fruit. What else did I have? I did eat some cheese. I did not eat the dip because I do not do dips like that. I'll do me some buffalo chicken dip, some jalapeno dip, but I don't do no asparagus. I do no, what did you say? Spinach. I don't do no hummus. She's been trying to get me to try hummus. I'm sorry, but next. We don't do that. We don't do that. And so I also had coffee finally after like what seemed like the longest Lent season ever, guys. Okay, like I felt like Lent was at least like 50 days because we were at work and me and my coworker, we both gave uh coffee, and we were like dying. We were like, dude, it's barely been 2 weeks, and it's like, how many more? Like every like 3 days, we'd be like, hey, how many more days are left? And I'd be like, oh, you still need like 28. And then I asked her again, she's like 26. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, when are these days gonna like fucking move? Like, we were like, I felt like a crackhead, dude. Like, I was fiending, okay, fiending for the time to be up, and I made it, guys. I don't know how. With the grace of the Lord, I made it. I needed my coffee though. I'm mad at Starbucks, okay? Because I fucking went 50, we're going to say it was 50 days, 48, 50 days of Lent. I needed the energy, and there was nothing. Like I would get like what I started doing was I would go to the donut shop and I would get like a half tea, half punch. But I couldn't, yeah, because the sugar, I was like, I need something to fucking wake me up. But I'm fucking mad because now now that I can have coffee again, now they want to fucking bring up their energy fucking refreshers. Where the fuck were these refreshers all through fucking Lent when I needed fucking energy? I was like, no, they had regular refreshers, but I hadn't seen no fucking energy refreshers. I didn't see them until literally like until I was on vacation. Pero ya pa que chingados, I was already, like Lent was already over.
Dude, I don't feel like they give me energy. The other, honestly, you know what it did, but the smaller one,
The grande, right?
yeah.
I felt the same thing.
I feel like it diluted
The water, maybe. Maybe the ice. They add more ice.
energy. Try the energy refreshers, but get the grande.
Yeah, because I did feel that. The day that I got the grande because I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like it. So I got the grande and I felt like I was fucking energized. I had the game afterwards. But dude, I've been so addicted to those that I've been spending so much fucking money on Starbucks. Like, I kid you not, I have gone to Starbucks every single day. Today, in the morning, I had coffee, right? And I was like, for lunch, I was like, do I want food or do I want Starbucks? And I was like, no. Okay, so what happened was, I'm gonna tell you the story. So this morning, I had to go into work early to get out early so that I could make it to the game early. So I went in at 7:30. Laura goes in at 8:30. Okay, so on a regular day, I go in at 8:15. She goes in at 8:30. So today, I was already ready, and I was like, "Fuck, I just want to lay here for like 10 more minutes." So I laid down. I got comfortable, and I was like, if I leave right now, I'll make it to Starbucks. But I was like, I'm just going to ask Lau to pick it up because I'm so tired. I want to lay here for 10 minutes. I laid down. I left. As I'm leaving Brawley, I get a message for one of my friends messages us. It's me, my friend, and Lau. And she goes, are you guys stopping for coffee? And I was like, I didn't want to text because I was driving. So I was like, oh, I'll right now when I get to All Central, when I get to work, I'll message her back. And I'll tell her no, but I'll ask Lau to pick it up. So as I'm pulling up to work, I see a message from Lau on our group chat and she says, sorry, I had to come in early and I didn't get a chance.
Oh, fuck.
Me and her both went in at the same time.
No.
And so then I texted her and I was like, girl, I wish I would have known that because we could have carpooled. We could have gone to go get coffee and then gone to work. But because yo me confié that it's Friday, she didn't tell me that she was going to come in early. Yeah. Like, we no nos pusimos de acuerdo like we usually do. Like, I'll tell her, hey, I'm coming in early or I'm coming in late or I can wait for you, whatever. We didn't do that today. We haven't really done it all week. She's been going on her own. And that's what happened, bro. So we get to work, no coffee. So then I message our other group chat where it's me and two more of our friends. And I'm like, hey, they come in at 8, but right now at this time it's only 7:30. So I was like, hey, are you guys stopping for coffee? And they're like, no, we're running late. So I was like, fuck, what the fuck? Like today I need coffee. Like, but I was already at work. Like, if I would have known, I would have just been like, fuck it, I'll just fucking be late. But I didn't want to do that. Like, I didn't want my boss to get upset. So then I messaged my other friend and I was like, hey, by any chance, are you stopping for coffee? But this homegirl, she don't look at her phone. Like, when she leaves her house, she won't look at her phone until like 8:30. Oh, man. And so until she gets to work, I hear her from her cubicle. Oh shit, I just seen this. And she texts me, she's like, girl, I just seen this. And I was like, dude, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Like, we'll figure it out. So then Lau goes, hey, I can go during my break. And I was like, bitch, say less. So at 10 or 10:30, whatever, she was like, order, and I'll go pick it up. And I'm like, okay, cool. So then I texted you because I was like, right now it's 10. I don't know if I should have coffee or if I should have a refresher because I knew that I was going to have the game. And I was like, I'm gonna need some type of energy, but I don't know what I want. Coffee or fucking refresher. And as I'm texting you, waiting for your response, I had also texted Laura like, "Hey, what did you get?" And I was like, "Whatever she got, I'm gonna get." And so she messaged me at the same time you're messaging me, and she's like, "I got coffee and grilled cheese." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So I got a coffee. And that's a coffee that I discovered this week. And every fucking morning I've been having that coffee, dude, because I'm so fucking hooked on it. Okay?
Damn, I need to try that one next.
So then she gets in, she's like, "I'm gonna share half the sandwich with you." And I was like, fucking thank God. Because I was like, for lunch, am I gonna go get a refresher for the afternoon, or am I gonna pick food? And I was like, fuck the food. I'm gonna fucking pick a refresher because I'm gonna need the energy today. I have a fucking late ass game later on, and I'm gonna need the energy. So then when you said that you were gonna go before, I was like, oh well, I'm not even gonna go for lunch. I'm just gonna save whatever I have on my fucking Starbucks, what I was gonna pay for lunch, and I'm just gonna go order when you ordered. So, but you ended up ordering it for me, so thank you. Because I was like, because dude, I'm telling you, I have been getting Starbucks twice a day. Like I have been overdoing it. Dude. I haven't been eating, but I've been drinking, bitch, because this bitch get. I don't fucking need food, girl. I need fuel. I need the energy. Remember, I don't really sleep as much, so. And I have long days where I'm coming home at 9, 10 o'clock, going to sleep at 12, 1, to wake up at 5. Like, I have been on a fucking mission, guys.
No, dude. And then after I tried the refresher, the one that you posted, I was like, the other day I had coffee in the morning, and then I was like, should I go get a refresher during lunch?
See, dude.
It's because I feel like I need it by like 12.
Same, dude. Same. Like, we're like we just turned around. We're like, guys, we're crashing. Like, we need something. Like, I can't stay up, or I'm just tired. Like, I don't know.
Does everyone feel like
I don't know, girl.
My mom tells me that it's my anemia.
No, the doctor told me that it's the vitamin D because we work indoors. We don't get enough vitamin D. I mean, I get plenty of vitamin D.
Vitamin D.
I get plenty of vitamin D. But the real vitamin D, we're supposed to get that, but because we work indoors, we don't get that. Like, I think it has to be like at 12, I'm like at 4 or something like that. Like, I'm very deficient, vitamin D deficient.
Shit.
Yeah. And so that's that. That was our Easter party. Everybody kind of left a little bit early because I kept announcing to everybody, like, sorry guys, but I gotta go to bed because I'm leaving to Vegas like early in the morning. Like I said, I didn't plan very smart this time. It's because originally we weren't gonna go to Vegas. Originally we were gonna go to San Diego.
Yeah.
And we ended up changing plans last minute. My husband was like, what if we just go to Vegas? And I was like, say less. Like, I have not had a Vegas trip in like over 2 years. And I felt like it was much fucking needed. And it was such a great time. Like, this was for sure like one of our top vacays. Like, our top couple vacays. We had such an amazing time. But before I get into that, after our Easter party, my dad tells my mom while we're sitting on the table, my dad's like, call the queue and see if they have any rooms available so that we can go after here. And my mom was like, what? For real? And my dad's like, yeah, let's go. Since we're gonna stay with the kids and we're gonna be on vacation, let's go to the queue and we'll come back in the morning. And I'm like, Dad, I was planning on leaving at 8 o'clock. Well, actually, I was planning on leaving at 9. Like, I wanted to get up at 6, get my kids ready, go to church with my kids on Easter. And then after Easter, my parents were going to take the kids. And, so I'm telling my dad, like, you're supposed to be here in the morning at 9. My dad was like, we'll be here. And I was like, you're going to go right now at 8 o'clock at night. You're going to take off to the queue, stay up gambling, and then you're going to wake up in the morning and come pick up the kids? And he was like, you tell me a time and I will be here at that time. And I was like, okay, I'm going to leave at 8. Because I know how my mom is. So I always have to give them an extra time. But I'm going to give them credit, okay? For like the past, like, I don't know, year before, I would say my mom would show up about 75% of the time. She would show up late. No matter where, no matter what, she would always show up late. And I grew up, I fucking hated that. I hated being late anywhere because my mom was always late. We always sat in the car, me, my brothers, my dad, and we would wait for her, dude, for like an hour while she's getting dressed. And she wouldn't even do her makeup at the house, okay? I'm just talking about I'm just talking about her getting ready or getting dressed. We would wait for like an hour and a half. My dad would be fucking mad. We were fucking mad. So I fucking resented. I've always hated being late. So as an adult, I don't give a fuck. Fuck work, all right? Like, sometimes, okay, no. Not fuck work. But if I'm late, I'm late. Like, if I'm going to be 5 minutes, no me paso de verga, güey, okay? No, I'm not saying 30 minutes late, an hour. I'm not showing up at 11 o'clock. Like, I'm talking, like, I show up, if I go in at 8:15, I'll show up at 8:20, 8:22. I try not to go for more than 10 minutes. And if I can make up the time after, I'll make up the couple minutes. But anywhere else, I hate being late. And it is one of my biggest fucking pet peeves. And so I already know, like with Les, I'm like, okay, if I want her here at 6, I have to tell her, leave your house at like 5. And then I know she's not going to get here till 6. So like, I know with certain people, I know with Lau, she's always punctual. Lau is usually always punctual. Like if I tell her party starts at 3, she will be here at 2 to come and help me. And you do too. Like with parties, obviously te la paso. But I'm saying like when we're gonna hang out,
yeah.
Like that's why with you, it's like it depends what it is.
Yeah.
But I always know no matter what it is, I always have to give you an extra time.
I'm always an hour late.
Yeah, you're always an hour late because it's like, oh, I still have to brush my teeth. Oh, I still gotta put my shoes on. I gotta get dressed. I gotta take my dogs out. I gotta feed my dogs. I'm like. Okay, so I kind of already know, like, around the times you're feeding the dogs, what time you gotta walk them. So I have, in my head, I gather a lot of information, okay? So I'm thinking about literally everything else and my mom, I have to give her this time, you have to give me this time. Carolina, Nasa, my aunt and my cousin, I have to give them a certain time. Like, everybody, I kind of know, like, what is it called?
Tardiness?
ETA will be, and that's the time I give them. Like people for my son's invitation, some people I put one time and some people I put another time because I know that if I tell you be here at 3, they're not gonna get here till 5, which means they're not gonna leave until like 11.
Oh, hell
so
no.
I have to be
Hell no.
I have to plan accordingly.
Oh no.
So again, that's just me. I think about everybody. And so, where the fuck did we go with this? My parents.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Oh, daycare.
So, my dad tells me, give me a time and I'll be here. So, for the past, like, year, I kid you not, my mom and my dad have been on time.
What does it mean?
No, it's my ring. They've been getting to places on time. Maybe a couple minutes here and there, but they've been on time, right? Not Easter. My mom was a little bit late, but for the majority of the time, they've been. She used to be 75% always late. Now she's like 25 always percent late. Okay, and so my dad's like, I will be here at 8. And I was like, okay. So in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna give them at 8. That way they're here by 9. I get enough time to go to church. Blah 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 blah. And so they leave. The next morning, I text my dad at 7, and I'm like, hey, where are you? Sends me a picture. he was like 30 minutes away. Had already passed Hopeville.
Oh shit.
And I was like, oh shit. So then I turned around, I woke up my husband, and I was like, hey, get up, my parents are coming, we gotta go. Because my husband literally, I tell him, when I'm going somewhere, he needs 10 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes tops, okay? Gets up, gets dressed, brush teeth, alright, let's go. 15 minutes though I have to give him. I have to wake up 2 hours before we're gonna leave anywhere because I have to get myself ready, get my kids ready. My husband takes him 15 minutes and he's ready to go. So when my dad said I'm 30 minutes away, I tell my husband, hey, get up, we're leaving already. My dad's already on his way. We gotta get him moving. And so he got up. As soon as he got dressed, my dad was already outside.
Oh shit.
And I was like, well, fuck, I was still gonna go to church. So I was gonna go to church at 8, but my parents got here before 8. So I'm like, I was in the town, like, are we gonna go to church? Like, cause that was the plan. But then my dad goes, my mom's like getting the kids in the car. My mom's doing the most, and I'm like, fuck, it's fucking 7:30 in the morning. Like, she has all this energy. And my dad goes, your mom hasn't slept.
Shut the front door.
I was like, what do you mean? She stayed up all night.
What the?
And this is why when I go with my mom to the casino, bro,
oh, no.
Gotta take your book, take your snacks, take your blanket, like
take your bed. The fuck?
Go sleep in the motherfucking car, girl, because my mom, if she's winning, she's staying. Okay?
Hell no.
So my dad's like, I went to bed about 1 or 2 o'clock and your mom stayed there. And I go, did she win? And he was like, what do you think? Why did she didn't come to bed? And I was like, damn. But my mom sometimes, like, most of the time she tells me, like, how much she wins. But this time I didn't ask and she didn't tell me. But obviously I know she won pretty good because my kids got to enjoy that casino fucking win, all right? So they're like, they get the kids in the car, they get their bags, and I'm like, okay, so I guess you guys are going. He was like, yeah, we're gonna go eat at Denny's. We're gonna go take them to breakfast. It's like, oh, we already ate, because let me tell you guys, on the weekends, my kids will be up by 6 o'clock, and by 6:30, they already ate. When I wake up in the morning, we already ate, Mom. Okay, cool. That's just their breakfast snack, okay? That's their breakfast appetizer, because then when I get up and I make food, like actual food, everybody's hungry again. And so when my parents get in the car, me and Derek already ate. And I'm like, okay, shut the fuck up. And let them take you to Denny's, okay? Brian's like, I don't know if I'm gonna eat, Mom. Okay, well, if you don't want to eat, don't eat. But just go. All right. My mom calls me, dude. As soon as me and my husband leave, we're already, like, out of town. My mom calls me. We're, like, before the lines cut off. And she FaceTimes me, and she's like, Oy, mira tus hijos. Brian ordered 2 plates of food.
What?
All of my kids ordered 2 plates of food, girl, at Denny's. They got mac and cheese. Okay, my youngest got mac and cheese, and then he got 3 pancakes, egg, sausage, and bacon. The macaroni is like an actual meal because it comes with fries. So fries, macaroni and cheese, and a whole breakfast. He got brunch. He got both, breakfast and lunch. My middle one, he got chicken nuggets and fries, or chicken tenders and fries, and the pancake with the hash browns. It's pancakes, hash browns, the egg, bacon, and the sausage. Sean got a slam something that had pancakes, toast, like a whole ass thing, and I don't know what else. And I'm like, I thought they weren't hungry. I thought they already ate. Mom was like, that's what they said, but they got here and all of a sudden they're hungry. I was like, I would never buy them 2 meals, okay? 1, like, that's it. I was like, they're not even gonna finish it. So then from there, they went to the movies. Oh, no. When they're at Denny's, she tells me, The boys need new shoes. I was looking at their shoes and they need new shoes. And I was like, Mom, I've already bought them. They're on their fourth pair since the school started. Fourth pair. Each one of them. And she's like, yeah, but I asked them if I can take them to go get shoes. And they said no, that they don't need them. But I'm looking at them and they need them. And I was like, Mom, you do whatever you want to do. Don't ask them. If you want to buy them shoes, buy them shoes. Because I had on when we were putting them in the car, I told my mom, like I had already told my mom, like when we go to Vegas, I'm gonna go to an outlet to get them shoes. I had already mentioned the shoes because when I took them, I told them to take their Crocs, but because they were gonna go eat and they were gonna go to the movies, they ended up putting on their other shoes. So then my mom's telling me on the phone, she's like, ya le miré los zapatos y si ocupan zapatos. And I'm like, Mom, I'm telling you. I said, but they're on their fourth pair already. We just said that we were going to buy them shoes. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to let my parents, whatever they want to do. They have them. Let them buy whatever they want. That's their grandkids. Let them spoil them. So then my mom takes them after they go to Denny's. They go to a shoe store. They go buy shoes. They each get shoes. Then they go to the movies. They send me a picture. They're at the movies. We get to Vegas. They call me when we get into the hotel. And they're like, oh, I'm like, I know where you're at. You guys are eating again? Yeah. Where are you guys at? We're at Hamburger Stand. They tell me everything that they've ordered. Another fucking feast. Another buffet.
Oh my
Sean
God.
got like 2 orders of chili cheese fries. Like, he got I don't know, dude. Like, my mom's telling, I'm like, I don't know. They don't even eat this much with me, so I don't even know. And my dad goes, but you know how we are. Whatever they want, as long as they eat it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, exactly what my dad says. He's like, you don't want to be bitching now, but back then you weren't complaining when you were ordering 3 orders for yourself. And I'm like, you're right.
I didn't know what I wanted.
I didn't know what I wanted. I would get a little bit of everything. So, so they ended up going to Hammerstein, so they ate for lunch.
That's funny.
Then my son sends my husband a picture. They're at the movies again, watching another movie. And I'm like, what the fuck? They took him to brunch, breakfast and lunch. Then they took him to a second lunch. And then they took him to one movie. Like, they took him to 2 movies and 2 meals. And I'm like, and to go get shoes. Yeah. And I'm like, you guys are doing the most. And I told my husband, you know what? My mom did really win big because she literally took them out all fucking day. I don't know what they had for dinner. I don't know if they probably bought pizza because I don't doubt it. I don't know what they had for dinner that night.
They didn't have dinner.
Because they ate.
Because they had popcorn. Leftovers.
And, yeah.
No, Sean said that their stomach was hurting because of everything that they had ate. And I was like, well, what did you eat?
Bro?
Yeah, he said that they ate a lot of popcorn too.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure, I didn't even ask them this, but I'm pretty sure they probably had popcorn and soda at the first movie and popcorn and soda at the second movie. And no, dude, my mom said she had sent me a picture. They had like M&Ms and they had Mike and Ike's, and I'm like, dude, okay, whatever happens at grandma's does not stay at grandma's because they sent me pictures of everything.
I would have been scared, dude. I'm always scared because then their stomach starts to hurt. I'm like, stop eating that much. Like, even when it's like little snacks, you know, the Cheez-Its and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, save the rest for later because I don't want your stomach to hurt. Me traumo. And your mom gave no fucks.
Yeah, dude. She doesn't care, bro. They let them do whatever. And then, so my parents stayed with them for 2 days. And then Les took over for another 2 days. And then my sister-in-law helped a little bit with my parents on the last day because we ended up extending our stay. How was my stay? Your stay with my kids? Because you were a little nervous the last time we talked about it.
It was pretty chill. They didn't want to do anything because
I told you, girl.
They were like, dude, they were like, I remember Sean was like, we already did like a lot the day before. So he was like, hey, can we just sleep? I was like, I mean, yeah, you can do whatever you want. So we were mostly watching movies, hanging out. We went to go play a little bit, and then they started fighting. And then we played here. I'm just scared, like, that because you know when they play, they're rough, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to be taking nobody to the hospital right now. And like, so when I would see that they would get like a little rough, I'd be like, okay, no more, let's go inside. Dude, I was so scared. So like, we would just kind of like play for like a little bit and then go back inside.
Dude, like 2 days ago, Sean shoved Brian, and Brian kind of like fell back, and when he fell back, he pushed Derek back, and Derek missed hitting the concrete like by this much, the back of his head.
Dude, hell no. See, dude, that's why I'm fucking traumatized, dude. I'm like,
it's part of being a mom. That's why I'm telling you, dude. That's why I'm telling you.
Trauma.
I'm telling you, dude, it's difficult. Like, kids, dude. Like, and now, I don't know. I'm assuming it's my age because I don't know why. But when my kids were little, I wasn't as scared as I am now. Mm-hmm. Like now with my nephews, with my godson, with my nieces, like when they're babies, like me asusto. Like earlier we were at the park and the baby was on the bleachers and I was like so scared. Like to tell you, dude, that my stomach gets like in knots. Like my fucking stomach's gonna fall through my asshole. Like that. Like I get so much anxiety, and I'm like, dude, when my kids were babies, like I remember my kids falling, hitting their head on the floor, like especially when they would get mad, just throw themselves back. He said, pegaban like duro, and I'm like, I wasn't scared. Like I wasn't as scared, but now I'm terrified. And that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's my age. I don't know if it's because now I've seen a lot of like more accidents and stuff that I see online, and that's one of the downfalls about social media is that it has made me so terrified that even giving babies or kids popcorn, I didn't let, like, with Sean, I'd let him have fucking popcorn all the time. But then I started seeing, like, these things on the news that so many kids die from popcorn. And they can have popcorn until at least they're 5. So for my 2 smallest kids, I didn't let them eat popcorn until they were already past 5. Even my youngest, like, at 5, I would give him the cheddar, the puff corn. Because I was like, dude, I'm so terrified. Even now, like, if I'm eating it, I'm, like, watching what I'm eating. Like, while I'm eating it, like, I'm scared that I'm going to be fucking eating something. I'm going to fucking choke and die. And that's because I'm so, like, into social media that, or, like, not even social media, but, like, just the fucking news or, like, things that people share with me. And I'm like, dude, this is so scary. Like, this can happen. Yes, girl. Like, estoy traumada. And I'm like, dude, I would have never thought this. So, like, thank God that I had kids before all of this happened. Yeah. Because I am so scared. Like, obviously, like, even when they're playing here, and I feel bad sometimes because I'm like, stop, you're going to break your leg. Or, like, I just jump to, like, worst case scenario because I'm like, it's gonna happen because they're so rough, and because they're all boys, everybody wants to be rough, and they don't understand how strong they are. Yeah, and especially because the little one is little, you know. Yeah. But
that's what made me nervous. Yeah. When they were like, because they were playing football and like tackle each other, and then they were falling, and I was like, oh no, this is not good. Yeah, let's go inside.
It's difficult, girl. Yeah. So how did you think you did?
I mean, I think it went good. I don't know.
I told you though, like they're so chill. They're not like babies. Like they'll either be on their tablets or watching TV. As long as there's TV, internet, and snacks, they're good. Like I don't think my kids are bad.
No, they're not. There was a few times where I would fall asleep. Like I was just like, Sean was like taking a nap, Derek was asleep or was on his iPad. And then I would just close my eyes for like 10 minutes and I'd be like, oh, wait, I fell asleep. But I think it was fun because they were playing video games and we started getting all into Sean's video game and the last day. And then they had to go to their grandma's house. But it was cool. It was pretty easy. I feel like now they're like, because I think last time they would fight more, but I think it was because Derek was smaller. And like now they're kind of like
They're a little bit
getting
more
bigger.
independent.
Yeah. They're just like whatever, like they do their own thing.
And like Derek, he gets overstimulated a lot. So like once he starts getting annoyed, you'll see him just break away from everybody, and he'll do his own thing. Like he'll come and he'll do Legos, or he'll color, or he'll paint, or he'll be like, I'm gonna go play with my PlayStation, or I'm gonna go play on my tablet. Like he'll play with them, but he'll get overstimulated and he gets over it, and he'll just need his own time. And he is so like he knows how to communicate, so he'll tell Brian like, Brian, I just want to play with myself right now. Yeah. Or I just need some time to play myself right now.
Well, your mom bought him a Lego. So that's what he was doing on the first day.
He fucking tricked my mom, bro.
What?
He tricked my mom. So besides all of the stuff that they got, okay?
They still went to Target.
They still went to Target, okay? Because Sean has been on the hunt for these Ninja Turtle collections that he's doing. And we bought him 2 while we were gone. And he's missing 2 turtles. And he really, really wants them. So he's been making us take him to all the Targets every time we go to El Centro. So he made my parents take him to Target. So when they were there, Derek seen the Lego set. And that Derek told my mom, Grandma, I have money at home. My mom has my money. Can you buy me the Lego set? And my mom was like, well, how much money do you have? He goes, I have $15. And my mom goes, okay, well, I'll buy it and then your mom can give me the money. He's like, okay. My mom goes to go pay for the fucking Lego set and it's fucking $35. And she still pays for it. And she tells him, you can pay me later. And he's like, okay. So then Sean tells me all this when I come back home. And I'm like, Derek, what $15 are you talking about? He's like, remember, I got $15 because of my grades. I'm like, bro, you already spent that. We took you to the store and you spent all of your money. And the boys are like, oh yeah, remember when we went to go get the Mario stuff? He's like, oh yeah. I'm like, so now I owe my mom $35 for a freaking Lego set that I didn't even tell you to buy. And so now I owe my mom $35 for that fucking Lego set, girl.
Oh my god. Dude, he was so happy building it. I don't know how the fuck he built it though.
Dude, but he's so smart, bro. Because those I don't know how that one, because I wasn't here, but most of the ones he's been building, it's like for 10 years old. He's 6.
Dude, that thing was difficult.
Yeah, I believe
And then no way. He opened, so I think it was Brian. No, it was him. He opened all the little baggies. Mm-hmm. So they were all kind of mixed. How the fuck did he figure that out? Because you're supposed to open one at a time.
So he's been doing that, right? Because his friend bought him a Lego set for his birthday. And it was for 8 years and older. And she was like, it was a little bit older, but like I know he likes them. And it was like a Mario set. And he gets here and he starts opening all the bags. I'm like, dude, don't open all the bags. You're supposed to do one at a time. Mm-hmm. I showed him, Sean showed him. Like, we showed him, like, look, you get bag 1 and you do the first few steps. And then you go, and he was like, no, Mom, I don't need to do it that way. I can do it this way. He opened all the bags. He mixed up all the pieces. And he did it like that. He's done the last 3 that he's done them like that.
Dude, that's crazy.
And I'm like, dude, I can't.
Sean was like, you're gonna confuse yourself. And then he was like, no, I got it. I was like, okay. I came and I looked at all the pieces. I was like, what the fuck? I would have given up a long time ago. Dude, he's a little genius.
Yes, dude. He really is.
What
the the puzzles, dude. I have to buy my middle one. I have to buy him like the 25 to 40 piece, because that one se desespera. Like, he'll start doing it and he's like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I'm like, bro, it's only 25 pieces. Like, it's not that big, bro. And I cannot get Derek the 25 or 40 dude because he'll finish it in like minutes.
Seconds.
And so I buy him the 100, the 300.
That's
This
crazy.
one right here was a 500 piece, and he helped me build it. All my other kids gave up, but he did not. Like he loves
Dude,
building.
he's so
He
smart.
loves. He says he's gonna be an architect. This is what my kids' dreams are. Okay, as of right now.
Oh.
Derek, my littlest one, says that he's gonna be an architect. So he's gonna do the layout of all the houses. My middle one says he's gonna go to the MLB, and he's gonna be famous, and he's gonna make a lot of money, and he's gonna be the one that provides the money for their company. My oldest wants to follow in my dad's footsteps and my brother's footsteps, and he wants to be a construction worker. So he said he's gonna build the houses. So they're gonna have a three brother company where one will be the building, one will do one will do the drawing, one will be the building, and one will be the money. And they said that they're gonna build us a house, like all of our houses are gonna be on the same block, and that they're gonna retire me so that I can take care of all their kids and stay at home and make them food. He was there like, you have to make us food, take care of our kids, so that my wife can work. I'm like, I'm fucking down.
I need to start having kids.
I'm like, you guys are my retirement at this point, so
hey,
you guys are my retirement fund.
You gotta invest in your kids, bitch.
Yeah, girl. So that's what they say.
Aww.
That they're gonna have a company called the Alonso Brothers or something.
I'll be their bookkeeper.
Maybe the finance manager for the company. See, we got our retirement. If this podcast thing don't work out, we have our retirement and my kids, girl.
Shit, cause I ain't got no kids. Sean.
So last question over this is, what did you think is easier, your doggies or the kids?
The kids, for sure.
Which I've been telling you, your dogs are high maintenance, girl.
Dude, my dogs are like... To tell you that I hand feed my dog because she doesn't want to eat. And it's not that she doesn't want to eat because she doesn't feel good. It's just...
You already la impusiste, güey.
Yeah, she just... Because there's times that I put her bowl down and she'll fucking eat it. And then, like, now, there's sometimes she'll just look at it and she's like, I changed her bowl.
She's fucking sassy.
I changed her bowl so many times because I thought it was the bowl.
No, it's you, girl. You know how, like, when they say, like, when a baby is born, y lo embrasilan?
Yeah.
That's what you're doing to your dog. You're getting her used to this high maintenance fucking life that now she only eats if you put it in your hand.
Wait, no, es falta que I chew it and I fucking
feed
it.
But you're like bird feeder. Ew, that reminds me, somebody tried to do that with one of my kids and I...
What?
Yes, girl.
The
That is a different story. Just a reminder.
Ew.
It's disgusting. Gross.
You guys get that image out of your mind. Please I would never.
Please do.
I smash it and then
never again was that person around my kids.
That's fucking weird.
Anyways, I've been talking for a very long time, but I'm almost done. I have what?
What was the question that you asked? Oh, what's easier?
What was easier?
Yeah. Definitely your kids, bro. Oh, we went for snacks like so many times. I'm like, you guys, don't eat all of them because I don't want your stomach to hurt. I was traumatized, dude. I was like,
honestly, I had put their Pepto-Bismol in the bag just in case because I already know.
I didn't even see it, but I was like, well. But yeah.
Okay, so I'm not even gonna go because this is already long and you used to have your episode. I mean your portion, but damn, I had two more things. I had my Vegas. Okay, I want to make this as quick as possible. So for Vegas, we got there Sunday. We left pretty early. Like I said, we probably left here like at 8:30. We got there by like, I want to say by like 12. I had my first Starbucks on the way over there, like an hour and a half in. But let me tell you, because I hadn't had it for so long, me pasé de verga. I got a venti thinking like, oh my gosh, I missed it so. so much. And I got a venti. I couldn't finish it. It started giving me anxiety on the way over there. And it wasn't even good.
Oh, no. Where'd you
It
get
was
it?
in Blythe.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
But I've gotten coffee there before. But what happened was, since it had been so long that I had gotten a coffee, I couldn't remember what my last coffee order was. Because before Lent was the winter drinks. So I was getting like the chestnut praline. I was getting all the winter drinks. So now, after Lent, this was my first coffee back. And I didn't know what the fuck to get. And so I was like, oh, I just went with whatever I found in my fucking phone and I ordered that. It was not good. It was disgusting. And then I got a sausage McGriddle or something. I don't remember. No. It was a McMuffin.
From there?
From McDonald's.
Oh.
It was across the street because we were like, you know what? We need something to eat because when we get there, we're going to start drinking as soon as we get there. And so we were like, okay, let's go to McDonald's. Dude, I took one bite. It grossed me the fuck out. And I was like, dude, I can't eat this. You're going to have to eat it. I gave it to my husband. And so that was it. I didn't eat or drink nothing until later. Okay. We get to Vegas where we stayed at. We like to try different hotels on the strip, but I really wanted to, my husband really wanted to stay at the Signature. The Signature is part of MGM, but it's a suite. So it has a jacuzzi in the restroom. Oh. And it's like with jets. Like, I just fucking love it. And it was super cheap. So we stayed Sunday and we were going to come back Tuesday. We stayed at the MGM Signature. It has a jacuzzi inside. It has a microwave. It has a little fridge. Like, it's like if you're in a studio, like a luxury studio. And we stayed there. As we check in, we leave our stuff. We were like, let's go start drinking. And so we go downstairs. We start drinking. We go shopping a little bit because since there's a jacuzzi, I like to buy I posted a picture of like our bath bombs. So I got some bath bombs, and then we went and we got, there's these they're called strombolis. I don't know if you've ever had them, but it's like a huge, like maybe like this size, and it's like a huge pizza pocket. It's like a bake.
Oh, okay.
But we love it. So we got one. We shopped around a little bit. We went back to the room, left our stuff, and then we ended up going to mini golfing. Like, we went to a little mini golf course, and we went to Mandalay Bay. Mm-hmm. I have never been to Mandalay Bay. Since the shooting, that kind of like freaked me the fuck out. And like I said, like, I feel a certain type of way like when I walk into places that has like heavy energy. And so like I was terrified, dude. Like, I was terrified to go there. And sure enough, like, as soon as we get off of the little tram and we go down the stairs, I tell my husband, like, bro, I'm already not feeling it here. Oh my gosh, my throat got super dry.
It's the boogies. I'm just kidding.
That was so weird. So we get there and I'm just like, dude, this place looks like nasty. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it just looked like old, creepy, like if it's already about to close down. Like, it was ugly in there. And so we finally find the place. That inside the place, though, it's super fancy. And we go in, and I had tickets. I play a game. I'm gonna make it short. I play a game and I accumulate points. I don't spend any money. It's not a scam. If you have questions, message me. I can tell you about it. But I get to do a lot of free stuff because of this game that I play on my phone. I get free tickets to different events. I've gone to me and my husband went to a concert. Didn't have to pay for anything. Free drinks, free food, free buffets, free stays. In San Diego, it's all over the place, but mostly in Vegas. And so that day we went to it's called Swingers. I have a little bear. I don't know if I think I did post it. It's called Swingers. My husband was a little bit hesitant because, you know, like I said, I am a little extra. And I love to talk shit and to kind of keep him on his toes. So when I was like, we're going to go to Swingers, and he's like, no, the fuck, we're not. We are not going to no fucking place called Swingers. I don't want people getting the wrong idea. And I'm like, dude, it's a golf course. It's mini golf. He was like, what the fuck? Like, you're dumb. And I was like, no, I swear. I had to show him a video because he did not believe me. He thought I was taking him to like a swingers dungeon or some shit.
I'm dead.
And so we get there and it's like super cool in there. It's like fancy. It's cute. It's like new, but it's also like a little bougie. And because of that game, I had tickets to go in. I had like a buy one get one free. So I got 2 games. My husband got 2 games. I also had a coupon or whatever reward for a free drink. So we each got a free drink. Those drinks were like $25. It was expensive in there. But since we were already drinking, like my husband took drinks with him and then I bought those frozen drinks, the Fat Tuesday drinks. I was already buzzing by the time I got there.
Is that where
What?
you got that cup?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No,
No?
not there. That was another cup.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so we got that, and I was like on a sick one. And then I had already been drinking like vodka too. Like when we got to the room, I started drinking vodka like with Fanta.
Okay.
And then from there we went. Okay, so we get there, we order our drinks. They were delicious, expensive but delicious. And we start mini golfing, and it was so much fun, dude. Obviously, my husband kicked my ass because he can never fuck it. There's only like certain things I can beat him at. Okay, like I could beat him at poker, Tetris, card games, Uno, yeah, smart shit. But all the other shit, I cannot beat him, dude. Like even if it's fucking Mario Golf, I cannot beat him. It's rare for me to beat him. Maybe like Mario Party I can beat him, but the other stuff I can't. And so he ended up beating me, and then from there upstairs they had a kind of like an arcade machine, I'd say. It was an arcade, but it was like when you go to the fair. What is it called? When you go to the fair and they have like no, when you go to the fair and you play, like you have to pay the money. Carnival games. There were carnival games. And so like they, like when it has like the little machine that you hold and the water squirts. I beat my husband on that like a bunch of times. That one I did beat him, but everything else he beat me. They had like these little holes and you throw the ball and then like your little character runs. No, it's like a bunch of carnival games.
Yeah.
They had like beer, like little beer, like beer pong that counts. So like it was a bunch of them. And then after that, the only thing that sucked about that, like you don't get to pick your price. Like when you go to, I was expecting it to be like Chuck E. Cheese or like Peter Piper Pizza, where you play and then you go and you're like, okay, I have 1,000 points. I want that. That's what I was thinking, but it wasn't like that. Your points got accumulated to your card. So like, again, because I have those rewards, I got a free 30-minute card. So everything that we played was free. We didn't have to pay for it because I got those cards. So I didn't spend money on that either. And as we're playing, it's accumulating the points in the same card you're paying with. Once you're done, you have to go to like the claw machines and pay at the claw machine with your points. So that's how you get that's like the only way you get your reward. So if you don't get anything from the claw machine, you're not gonna get anything.
What the
fuck? That's the only thing that sucked about that place. That I was like, that sucks. Like, even if they would have been the same gifts that were in the claw machines, because it wasn't like anything like
crazy.
Like not like Dave and Buster's or Chuck E. Cheese. It was just like little monitos, but I love it. I loved the bear that he got me, because out of all the points, he was able to get, like, on his first, I think it was like his first or second try. We didn't know at that time that it was by points. So as I'm playing a game, I'm playing like that duck one that like you're hitting, or the whack-a-mole or whatever. Yeah. As I'm playing that, I see that my husband's at the claw machine and he's getting the bear. And he comes out, he's like, shit, he's like, I got it. And I was like, oh, damn, like, so I don't remember it was like his first or second try, but he was able to get the biggest prize that was in all the machines. The bear was the biggest prize. And I loved it. And it says on the belly, it says swingers on it. So it was like perfect. And then, and so we ended up doing that. And then once we were done, we ended up going to go eat. And that's where I got my cup, my big cup. Okay. I ended up getting the big cup there.
Tell them what it is.
I went to Dick's Last Resort. Have you ever been there? No. Girl, you'd be so mad. You'd be mad there. So they put like these big hats on you, and it says like
asshole things.
Yes. Luckily, they didn't do that to us because we were already over it. Like we were so hungry because I hadn't ate all day, and it was already like by now it's already like 6 or 7 o'clock at night. Okay.
Why do you do that to yourself? I can't do that shit. I'm in a fucking shitty
mood. It's because we were gonna eat at that one place where we went to Swingers. But I wanted to get the fuck out of that place. Like, I wanted to do the Swingers thing and get the fuck out. Like, I was just, like, on edge. Like, I couldn't. Yeah, like, I couldn't. And so, when we were there, I told my husband as soon as we're done doing the Swingers thing, we'll go ahead and, I was like, we'll go ahead and eat here. And he was like, okay, cool. But as I went to the restroom, I came back. He was like, there's nothing on the menu that you're gonna like. And I was like, okay, let's just not eat here. I wanted like wings. I wanted like appetizers. I didn't want to eat a lot. I just wanted something like quick. And so we ended up going to Dick's. So it's a place where they put hats, they throw straws at you, they throw napkins at you. They're like, are you ready to order, fat ass? Yeah, bitch. Fuck no. Like, they're assholes. And then like they'll throw the drinks at you, they'll throw your plate at you, and then they'll tell you, like, they'll give you napkins and they'll be like, here for your pig ass fingers. Or like that's their job, is to talk that's their job, is to talk shit, to treat you like a dick. That's what Dick's Last Resort. And so luckily they didn't fuck with it. Like, the guy was rude. Like, I had even asked him, like, oh, because where the drinks were at, they were like, it was inside of there, but like far. So I was like, do I have to go order over there? He was like, no, I have to take your order. And he's like, so I was asking him about the drink, and he was like, I have to take your order. You have to order with me. And I was like, well, I don't even know the flavors. I don't know the sizes. I don't know. So when I seen that one, so it's a leg. It's like a sexy leg, like from, it kind of reminds me of A Christmas Story, the lamb. Mm-hmm. That's what it reminds me of. I don't know if it's from that. I really don't know, but that's what it reminds me of. It's like the lamp from A Christmas Story, the leg with the pantyhose. Yeah. And then it's a piggy bank. I didn't even know that until like we were like, well, I noticed it there, but when I ordered, I didn't know because I was too far, and he was just like, he was being an asshole, and he wasn't like letting me see the other cups or anything. He's like, just take your order here. Oh. And I was like, okay. I guess. But then, yeah. But I ended up loving that cup. I drank from that cup kind of for my husband drank from another one, but I drank from that cup the whole entire time. Like, I think that day I ended up getting like another refill, like when we were going back. And then the next day we shopped around. Like, we went out into the town, we shopped around. And I told my husband that day, I was like, now it's Monday, and I'm like, honestly, I kind of want to stay another day. I don't want to go home tomorrow. Like, I'm having a great time and I want to stay another day. And he was like, okay, we'll see what there is. And so I had asked the people there, like, oh, how much would it be for an extra night? And they had told me it was gonna be like $250, and I was like, dang, like, that's not even what I paid for the other days. So I was like, okay, well, I'll think about it. So when we were on the second day on Monday, as we're walking to like start our day, I go onto like my app from the MGM, and I have a reward or like a offer, and it's to stay at a different hotel that we've stayed that we've liked, and it would be for free. Like I didn't have to pay. It was a comp room. All I had to pay was like the taxes and like the resort fee, which was like $40. But they were gonna give me $30 in free play and $50 for food,
No
like for
shit.
food credit. And that hotel is our favorite restaurant that we always go. Every time we go to San Diego or we go to like Vegas, we always go to the same hotel because they have one in each place.
Mm-hmm.
And so we ended up going there to eat, but because we had that credit, like it obviously because it's an expense, it's like an expensive place, so it kind of helps that they gave me that $50 credit because it was at the same hotel. And then what else did we do?
You went to the.
Oh, we ended up going to the on the second day that Monday. We ended up going to the play resort at Luxor, and it was like board games that you would play as a kid, like Perfection. They had three different walls, so it's like for three different teams, but it was just me and my husband, so we played against each other. And then we had like the operation. You had to like match the bone colors,
Hmm.
like so we did that, like Connect Four.
That's so cool. But
Um,
big size,
but they're
right?
big size, yeah. Like if you go on TikTok, look for playground or playground at Luxor, and you'll see the videos. And it was so much fun. Like everything that we did was like kid friendly. Like we
Mm.
went, huh? Oh,
Oh.
we went afterwards, like once like there was no more kids around, for some of the stuff, but everything that we did and we seen, we were like, oh my gosh, like our kids would love this. Like so I we're thinking that our next trip to Vegas will be with the kids. Like we want to do a kids trip. And
Mm.
so I was kind of thinking like if maybe by then, like depending on how everything is, like I was like maybe like for Sean's birthday, or maybe Sean's birthday next year, we'll take them, because next year he'll be 15, and there's so many things that we can do and take them to where they'll have fun. And then like the hotel that we stay at, like I think they'd love that.
Are any of them scared of heights?
No,
Cause there's that to go. I don't know if
at the
they still.
Adventure Dome.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that place is also like a little creepy.
Oh.
No, it's not the same. I probably would take them there because you can get them like a bracelet, and it's like $50 or $55 for the whole day to get on all the rides unlimited.
Oh.
So it
Okay.
kind of has its perks too. But my kids love um rides and stuff like that. They definitely got their adrenaline junkies like their mother, because they are not scared.
I know, dude. That's crazy. Sean's not scared either. I'm like, I'm scared of everything.
Yeah, and then the next day, which was the last day, we just had dinner at that place that I'm telling you, and we just hung out. And that was it. Like we had such a relaxing time, dude. Like I got a little bit sick while I was out there, but I had a great time. And then we came home, and then while we were over there, I was like, I don't know if you noticed, but I was like going to sleep really late and waking up super early. Like I was not sleeping. Like I would go to sleep like at 2 o'clock, and by 5:36 I was already awake. And it was crazy because it was like pitch dark black, like all the curtains at both places, at both hotels that we went to, it was pitch dark, like what's it called, cortinas.
Mm-hmm.
And every night I could not sleep. But when I came home, girl, all those days that I came home, the extra 4 days that I had off,
You
every
slept.
day I slept till like 12 or 1 o'clock.
Oh my
I
god.
was like sleeping, taking naps, like I was recovering. Like I had not taken a full week of work off in years. And it was like so needed, dude, that I really want to like save my PTO and do this
Do it
again in the
again.
winter time. Like when the kids are out on vacation for Christmas, like I want to take a whole week off. Like I'm gonna really try to save my PTO because I felt so like refreshed. I felt great.
Yeah.
And my parents want to do for Christmas, they want to go rent a cabin in Big Bear. So I think I want to do that. Like I want to get away for a little bit.
Yeah, do
with
it.
the kids. And I'm sorry, I feel like I went so over my time.
It's okay.
And that was it. That was my Vegas trip. We had an amazing time. I definitely want. I'm like, even earlier I was like, we need another trip. Even if this one's like a day or two in San Diego, but I need another trip. Maybe after. No, I can't because I have a lot going on.
We have trips coming up.
We have a lot of trips coming up.
The one in July.
Oh my gosh. Be prepared for a lot more stories. Ooh. Okay, so I am going to pass over the baton to Les.
I have to be single for that one.
Okay, well, stop talking to guys right now, please.
I'm not
or talk to guys that are open.
To open?
Not like an open relationship, girl. Like open, like that are not like, oh, I want to settle down.
Well. So, I think, okay, so this is going to be the story time about Arizona guy. I don't know if I'm not that close. Let me see. Oi. Okay, so Arizona guy I met after Heber guy, okay? And I was like, why does it smell like burnt?
Why does it smell like
incienso? So Arizona guy and we started talking, but like not in a dating kind of way. It was more like I would talk to him here and there, but he wasn't somebody that I would be like super interested in. And then he asked me if I had Instagram, so then he added me on there. He started talking to me sometimes here and there, like on Instagram, like he would comment on my pictures or stuff like that. And then I remember the first time that he actually messaged me on Instagram was about my dogs. Our conversations weren't like as often, like they didn't happen so frequently. Your face. And then slowly he started talking to me more. He added me on Instagram, and then we started talking from there. So like at first, like just one day to the next, he started texting me like good morning, and we would talk every single day throughout the entire day until he would get off of work. So when he would get off of work, he would go MIA sometimes. Later he would be like, oh, I fell asleep after work because I've been really tired. Or he would send me like a picture of him watching a movie, but like it wasn't like we were texting still, but like voice memos or like certain things he wouldn't send me. Okay. Yes. So that was when I started to realize that something was off. So like there was times where, and this wasn't as often, right? It was just here and there sometimes, where one time he sent me a voice memo and it sounded like he was whispering. And then there was another time where he sent me a voice memo and it sounded like he was in the bathroom. So like you could hear the echo and like he was whispering, but like you couldn't really hear it. And I was like, dude, like why does it sound like he's hiding? Okay. So like but then there was times where he would send me voice memos and it was like normal. So I was like, oh, maybe he was just in the bathroom, whatever. There was times where, so there was a time I remember where he had sent me a picture, and like in the picture you could see like his TV. He had a coffee table with coasters, okay? And then he had like plants in the hallway, and then you could see like some accent pillows on his couch. And I told him, I was like, you have plants? And like you have decorations? Like it just seemed odd, right? And he was like, oh yeah, it's because I like to he said I like to look at pictures and get inspired by them, and then I decorate my house like that. And I was like, okay, it's a little weird.
That sounds a little fruity.
Exactly. I was like, what guy likes plants? But okay, whatever. If you say so. And then I was like, what guy uses coasters? Okay? Cuz he had coasters and then his cup was not even on the fucking coaster. But anyway, that's besides the point.
And I remember you asked him, why does it sound like you're whispering? And I remember you told me, he said, oh, it's because my daughter's home and she gets upset when I talk to girls.
I don't remember that, but that's weird. I don't know, it was super weird. So I was this so again, this was not all the time. It was sometimes. So to me it was like, oh, it's just kind of weird. And then we were going to meet up, okay? He decided that another thing. Another thing that kind of like was weird to me is that we shared the same birthday. The exact same birthday, okay? And I didn't believe him until he literally showed me his ID, and I was like, dude, that's so weird. I've never met a person that has the same birthday as me that I've ever talked to. So like he would like we started talking about like, oh, like would you like to celebrate your birthday like together? Like would you mind? And I was like, no, like I don't really care. Like I think that's actually cool when like your partner, if it was your partner, would share the same birthday as you. And then he was like, really? Because I feel like girls would be like, no, like I want it to be all about me. And I was like, no, I know exactly who I thought about, you. And then I was like, no, like I think it's pretty cool. Like it's like something that you guys could share together, like obviously. But anyway, so we started bonding about certain things that were super random, super crazy. And so we decided that we were gonna meet up. I was gonna go to oh, I was gonna go to Yuma because he was from Arizona, and he was gonna drive to Yuma, and we are gonna meet there. But that day came, and I did not get a text from him. Not nothing, nothing at all. Which was weird because he would text me every morning as soon as he fucking woke up. So he texted me around. We were supposed to meet up at 2. He texted me around, I think it was like 12:30. And he was like, I'm so sorry. I had to work. Blah, blah, blah. And I remember that we did some investigations. And we searched his job because his job was on his Facebook. And we found his Facebook, and his job doesn't work on weekends. Oh yeah, his job was not open on weekends. So that was a straight up lie. And then the fact that I thought it was so weird, the fact that he didn't talk to me all day until like an hour or two before we were supposed to meet. So I thought that was weird, right? But we kept talking. And I came to my friend Asaris, and I was like, hey, because, okay, when I start to talk to guys and, like, things are going good, I don't tell her unless it's going bad.
She goes down my end, guys. Like, here's the thing. She won't tell me she meets a guy until about either 2 or 3 days. No. Honestly, no. She won't tell me she's talking to a guy until like a week or two in, like a week in, unless things go south. So by day 2, if somebody already fucked it up or it's going bad, she'll tell me. I need help me stop end things with this guy, or what do I tell this guy, or look at what this guy said. That's like if it's like day 1, day 2, day 3. If it's going bad, she'll tell me. But if it's going good, this bitch won't tell me. I won't even know she's talking to no guys. Until it's like she'll tell me a week or two later. Hey, so I've been talking to this guy, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where did this guy come from?
Yeah. So when I started having like my suspicions, right? I came to Asadas and I was like, hey, so I met this guy. We share the same birthday, blah, blah, blah. He's from Arizona. And sometimes he does this. And I told her about like messages and like the voice memos at night. And like, I thought it was weird because there was one time that we did have like a phone call that I literally didn't sleep because we talked from like, I don't know, like 9 p.m. to like 5 a.m. in the morning. Yes. Yeah. And I had a doctor's appointment. So I thought it was weird because I was like, oh, well, if he had somebody, like, why is he calling me? Whatever. Like, how are we having these conversations late at night? So there was things that were like red flags. Sometimes I was like, oh, maybe I'm overthinking it. But anyway, I brought it to her and she was like, no, that's definitely weird. Like, I feel like he must have somebody, right? And I was like, okay. So one night I was laying in my bed and I was like, dude, I just feel like I just had this feeling, right? That he might have someone, but I couldn't find anything like on his Instagram, nothing. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go to Facebook. And on Facebook, I started scrolling all the way down. Like I was in like fucking 2018, something like that. I just kept scrolling, like looking through his stuff, who was liking it, who was commenting, and I came across what? Oh, I came across somebody that had the same last name as him. And I was like, oh, shit. And so I clicked on it.
Why don't you do all this investigation before?
I don't know, because I didn't have any suspicions. Like, I feel like until I have suspicions, like when I start feeling weird, gut feelings type of way, that's when I start investigating. But I think now I'm gonna have to do a fucking full-on background check before I start fucking talking to this guy.
Your social security number, sir.
Shit, I need to hire. Anybody have a private investigator?
We're gonna have to put some hours. We're gonna have to put some extra hours. We're gonna have to start charging people for our PI.
I know, dude. I don't know. Well, anyway, I found somebody that had his last name. And I was like, oh shit, I found his wife. But it was his sister. And so I was like, okay, well, at least somebody that's fucking related to him might have something, right? So I was scrolling through her shit, looking at who was tagging her. And loop-de-loop, I found this girl that had the same last name as her. And I was like, oh, weird. So I started looking at her comments and it said sister-in-law, and I was like, oh, I think I fucking found her.
I remember it was like 5 o'clock. I was at the gym. I was on my way to the gym, or I was at the gym, and this bitch sends me the screenshots. I was like, what the fuck? Like, this bitch went full FBI mode. Sometimes I'm good at stuff. Like, I think I find some people like on TikTok and stuff, but like I
found the jackpot.
This girl, she's a head PI over here.
The head of the FBI department and shit. Dude, no, yeah. So I found her profile on Facebook, but her profile was private, but there was still some pictures that you could see. So like, I don't know if you guys are aware, but Facebook, you could see collections, kind of like stories, but they're collections. So I started clicking on the collections, and she had a lot of pictures of like her family and stuff. And then I clicked on the next one, and then I see them on New Year's Eve that same year. And it was like a couple months ago, right? Because I don't even remember when I was talking to him, but it was like that same year,
March or April. Like, it wasn't late in the year.
It was a couple months ago, literally. So they had a family picture. It was him and her all snuggled up, and then all their damn kids. I don't even remember how many kids he had. Yeah, And then there was another picture of like just them two. And then I found pictures of them like kissing and stuff like in her profile. And it was like, oh, my high school sweetheart, my love of my life. And I was like, what the fuck? So then, wait, no, that's not even it. And then in the family picture was at the house that he currently lived at, because I could tell by the fence.
The coasters.
No, I'm dead. In the back of his house. The fence was like this brick fence. And it was the same fucking fence that where he would send me the fucking moon and be all try to be romantic and shit.
The moon?
Yeah.
To the moon.
I'm dead. Well, anyway. Well, okay, so as soon as I see that, I realized that he's fucking married. Okay. I was like, obviously he's fucking married. So then I believe I blocked him. I blocked him. And then a couple months passed by, right? And I see him again on Facebook dating with a different name. It's
so a different name, a different city.
Yes. A different name, a different city. Oh no, but wait, rewind. Okay. So the wife, I was looking at her posts, right?
Remember, dude, she sold like Cricut stuff.
Yeah. She sold like accessories. I don't remember what they were for. But she was a nurse, okay? She was an RN. And I think she would make like those those like lanyards for their names or whatever. So she had her own like business or whatever. But then I came across one of her posts, and it was about their brand new house that they had bought together in the town that he currently lived at, okay? And then I saw people commenting like, oh, how are you doing in your new house? Congrats on just getting your new house. And then it was like literally months, like they were literally living in that house when I was fucking talking to him the whole time. Obviously. But I'm like, everything was just like coming to me like, what the fuck? This whole time he's had a wife. He's had kids around, because he sent me pictures and like voice memos. You could hear his kids. And I'm like, and this motherfucker doesn't give a fuck about that? Like, it was just weird. Okay?
Bro, this is kind of like, remember earlier I told you that there's this person that I dated that I need to tell his story. Yeah. The one.
Oh, yeah.
This story that you're saying, this part right now, I just realized is similar to that story. I should have talked about that story today. Yeah. I'll have to talk about that story, the following one, to kind of like left off, like connect one to another.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of reminding me of that.
Fucking weird. Guys are weird. Guys are fucking weird for that. But anyway, I just got the chills. Anyway, I remember, so I blocked him after I found out that he was married. Whole ass time he had a whole wife and shit, and he was talking to me. And so I came across a Facebook page with a different name, and it was like the same last name, but I was like, nah, it can't be. But the picture, like, you couldn't really see it. Like, it was like dark. And I was like, whatever. So I matched with the person. And then he sends me a whole paragraph. And he was like, why? Why did you block me? What the hell happened? Like, he was pissed off about me blocking him. And I was like, oh, fuck, it's you. And so I responded to him, and I was like, yeah, I found out that you were married and your whole ass wife, and you were hanging out during New Year's, taking your family pictures in the house that you guys bought together, and you're over here, you have the audacity to tell me that, why did I fucking block you, bitch? No, and then I remember that we tried to add his wife on Instagram to tell her, and that bitch denied my request. So you know what? That's what you fucking
You know
get.
what? Me too. Remember, I even told you I even tried it from my old nail page.
Yes, dude. No, my guy friend tried to add her too.
Oh yes.
And she denied him.
She knew.
I feel like she low-key knew.
Like she knew what her like whatever
man he was.
Her husband.
Yes, dude.
And she was like, I don't want to know. You know, like those people that like live in denial. Yeah. Like, if I don't know, it ain't happening.
Yeah. So anyway, this guy had the audacity to tell me, still lied to me, and he was like, "Why, you don't think that family, that people?" Yeah, he said, "You don't think people can co-parent and celebrate New Year's together?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, all snuggled up next to each other? I don't fucking think so." And he was like, "I never told you that I was divorced. I told you that I was separated." And I was like, I don't talk to separated people. I talk to people that are divorced. So I know for a fact, and I could look for that fucking screenshot right now, that you didn't fucking tell me that. And like, so he tried to brainwash me. He was like, yeah, she couldn't afford to live here, so I bought the house from her. Yes. And now she's a hot fucking nurse. I'm sure she makes more money than him.
And you work for the dump.
Exactly, bitch. You work for the dump, but you can afford it more than her. He was like, well, I didn't tell you that my brother is my roommate. I was like, when the fuck? Where the fuck the brother come from?
Dude, what's up with guys trying to manipulate you, bro?
Yes, bitch. I was like, when the fuck did you tell me you even had a brother? First of all. Yeah, dude, it was wild. It was fucking wild. And I was like, you know what? Like, I don't know why the fuck you reached out to me, but I just want you to know that no matter how you try to reach me, I'm never gonna talk to you again because I cannot fucking trust you. So go fucking lay next to your wife and shut the fuck up. Yeah, and I said, don't ever fucking reach out to me again. Did he ever? No. Not that I know because I fucking blocked him.
If you unblock somebody, can you see the messages that they tried to send you?
I don't think so.
No.
I have no idea.
Because you have like over 100 people blocked on your phone.
Dude, it's like 170 something.
Yeah.
No, but you know what? I noticed. I remember that he shared something through Spotify. And you could see people on there. And I saw him the other day on my fucking Spotify.
Ew, dude, tell me why. Every time I try to, like share our podcast.
Some people come out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? How do I want to block that person. I don't want to have anything to do with that person.
I can look,
I'm going to say who it is, but I want you to beep it out. It's...
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Out of all fucking people?
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
It's creepy, dude, because he's it's only him.
Did he ever share a playlist with you?
No.
Okay, because the people.
The only thing is that me and Janessa at work, remember you were on there where I would have those parties, those listening parties where we would listen to music together. That was the only time, but it was her account.
I don't know, dude. I only saw it because he popped up for me, because he shared like. We were at that moment where you're like, oh, share your playlist with me, blah, blah, blah. And so he did, and that's the only reason why he came out. But I'm trying to look for it right now, and you can't see it. But yeah, so, like, that's the only way he could reach me, but I don't think he knows that. So. Oh, yeah, look right here. It says new message, and, like, you could see him.
Message you?
No. But, like, he could message me. That's the only way.
Saying, like, he could message you?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he messaged me. Let me see. No, he didn't. But, yeah, you could see the songs that he would share with me and stuff. And I was like, ew. I saw it on here. And I was like, I hope to God he don't reach me.
Yeah, I need to figure out if you can block them.
And he was fucking, like, look at his picture. Está bien feo, güey.
Girl, I remember.
Yes, no sé qué le
miré.
He
looks like a pug.
I can't unsee it now, bitch.
Let me show you a pug that I got sent.
Bitch, Stop. Yeah, he wasn't even cute.
Let's compare.
Honestly, I think oh my God, it's 2 a.m. The part where I was like, I don't know why his voice.
Look at his picture.
I did, dude. The eyes. It's the eyes.
The eyes and the frown.
Oh God.
Gross, Les.
But yeah, that was a time that I talked to a married man.
Married man.
Yeah.
Without knowing, girl. Without knowing.
That's gonna be a good thumbnail. I mean, a little sneak peeker.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, guys, if you ever talk to a married man,
send in your
tell
stories.
us the stories.
Send in your
and
stories.
For those of you who talk to married men, don't fucking do it. I'm telling you, he's not gonna leave her. Like
how many married men have you discovered that you've talked to? Like at least 3 or 4. Okay, we have Arizona. Mm-hmm. We have Heber because he was still married.
Oh yeah.
We have the married one with the baby.
Yeah.
And who was the other one?
There's another guy that tried to talk to me on the day of his proposal to his girlfriend.
Oh, I remember. The guy you grew up with.
What guy?
No,
this was another guy.
Oh.
It was when I was working at Nissan, and this guy tried to get at me, and on social media I saw that he was asking his girlfriend to marry him.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And now I told him, I was like, if you don't fucking leave me alone, I'm about to go tell your fiance what the fuck you did. Yeah, wild. Have I ever outed any of them? You'll just have to find out.
Oh,
okay, bye guys. I just leave them like that. I just saw that it's almost 2 a.m. I gotta go to sleep.
Okay, but we have one last quick story. Okay.
What quick story?
So, on our last episode where you guys met Lau, we talked about we were gonna cut off the episode because we were gonna go eat breakfast. Remember?
Oh yeah.
And so it did make it out of the group chat.
I'm dead.
Okay. We did end up going. Guys, I want to make this quick because we have been talking for over 2 hours now, and it is about to be 2 a.m. What's going on with these twos? Bitch, let's go to the casino. Let's go to bingo tomorrow.
I don't know about that.
Okay. So, anyways, what was I saying? Okay. So we ended up going to a restaurant, breakfast Mexican restaurant here in our town. And I have always ordered for years. I have ordered this place. Me and my husband, we don't go all the time, but I'd say about 4 or 5 times a year we eat at this place. I always call it in. It's always great. Nothing's wrong. But this time we were like, well, me and Lau wanted chilaquiles. Oh no, me and Les wanted chilaquiles. Mm-hmm. And so we were like, well, there's 2 restaurants. One on one side of the town, one on the other side. Which one should we go to? So we were like, well, let's go to the one that is closest to us. So we're like, okay, let's go.
No, because you guys
because we wanted an alcoholic beverage.
Yes.
Okay, I wanted an alcoholic beverage.
And
so we knew that the other place doesn't have that. They don't even have real iced coffee, guys. And so
oh, you're right.
And so we decided to go to the one place that serves alcohol at 7:30 or 8 in the morning. It was like 8 in the morning. Mm-hmm. And so Les was my DD. So we get there. There's only like 2 other people. And so we sit down, we order our little chilaquiles. But when we get there, I asked the girl, do you guys serve alcohol? And she says, yes. I said, okay, bet. Where they at? So she shows me. I ask her, this Mexicali drink, what is it? She says, it's tamarindo with a spicy tamarindo. Great. That's exactly what I want at this point in time. And so I get one and one of my other friends gets one. Okay, so me and one of my other friends end up having a drink, and we get the same drink. We wait, dude, for like 30 minutes for our drink. Our food gets here, we still don't have our drink.
I do.
Let's see this, because you got no chata.
Bum.
And so I tell the girl comes back, and she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. It's just that our bartender doesn't come in until 11." So I don't know if she said, so I had to go out back there and help, or so my friend went back there and helped. I don't remember. Do you remember what she said?
No, I didn't really hear what she said.
So I don't know what she said, but she said something about bartender's not here till 11. It's barely fucking like 8:30, and so somebody had to make it. Somebody else had to make it, and so I'm like, it's okay. Don't worry about it. She leaves. I take a sip. And I literally feel like it's straight from the damn bottle. Okay? It was the strongest fucking drink I have probably had since probably your jungle juice back in, I don't know what year that was.
Oh.
Your wonderful, greatest party you've ever had. That's the type of party I wanted to have for my birthday this year.
Oh, shit.
Okay. So
that was a lot of alcohol.
That was alcohol, dude. It was my drink was so strong, and I was like, well, fuck it. I'm not driving. I'm already here. I ordered it. It does not taste like tamarindo. It's tasted straight Tampico with a shitload of like jimador. Like, it didn't even taste like, you should put some champagne. At that point, just give me a fucking mimosa. I don't care if it's Tampico, but make it a fucking mimosa. Or maybe put some tequila. I don't know. But whatever the fuck. Not even tequila. Vodka. Something. But whatever was in that was disgusting, dude. But I was like, well, I already fucking ordered it. I'm going to have to pay for it. So I'll start drinking it. And so I'm like, I finished like a fourth of it, maybe. You think like a fourth?
Yeah.
Maybe like a fourth. And I'm like, I'm already feeling it. Okay? And you know what? I'm not a lightweight. Like, as you could tell by the episode that's about to be, well, you guys just heard, I could drink a lot, okay? But this drink was so freaking strong. I was like, bro, I cannot drink this. And then I had drank the night before. I had been drinking, so I just want you to know, like, what did they say? It was a hair of the dog hair, something. I don't know what the fuck. My coworkers say it all the time. But hair of the dog.
I've never heard that.
No? So it's like you drink alcoholic beverage the next day para que no te pegue la cruda or whatever. So that's what I wanted. I was like, fuck, I'm parched. I'm dehydrated. I need something to recuperate because we were going to still go to the bookshop, to the library. We were still going to go get a pedicure. So I was like, I want to be okay, you know?
Yeah.
And so, no, the fucking drink was so strong. I could not finish my drink. My friend, but I didn't want to say nothing because I was like, damn, I don't want these bitches to think that I'm fucking lightweight right now. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. Maybe I'm still a little bit drunk from last night. And so maybe that's why I'm feeling it. Like, I was feeling a buzz, dude, that I couldn't even eat my food. So then I end up saying something like, man, this drink. Or I think my face, like I drank some and I made a face. So my friend looks at me and she's like, she's like, it's strong, huh? And I was like, yeah, bro, like, I don't know why, but it's so strong. And she's like, dude, I thought it was just me. And I didn't want to say anything because I thought it was just me. I'm like, no, it is very strong. And so we didn't drink it. I just drank a little bit. My friend drank a little bit. And yeah, and we sent it back. And I was like, I'm so sorry.
Sent it back.
I sent it back. I tell her, girl, you know what? I can't do this. It was too strong. She asked, like, oh, is it? Like, what is it? Like, can I ask what was it or whatever? And I was like, it was too strong. It was too strong. It was too nasty. It does not taste like. I was like, it does not taste like Tampico.
It does taste like Tampico.
I mean, it does taste like. Yeah, it doesn't taste like Tamarindo. So I don't want it. Thanks, but no thanks. And so she took it, and we still had to pay for it. And then our food was not the greatest. Like, I would have rather gone to Brownies on Main.
I could have made those chilaquiles way
Girl,
better.
Your chilaquiles are way better. At that point in time, we should have just stayed home.
So our friend was sitting across from me, right? And then there was Lau, and then Asares was in front of her, and then I was me next to Asares. So it was like a square. And so Lau was looking at the people behind us, and she was like, oh my god, guys, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And I was like, what? And then she was like, dude, the waitress spilled the water on that man.
Water with
ice on that man. And I was like, what? Like, I was just like,
it's because we heard like a clutter.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, like when
like a spill.
Yeah, like it sounded like either something had fallen or it just sounded like everything just moved, like the plates, the ice, like you could hear something. But because me and Les were not facing them, we couldn't see.
Yeah.
We can just hear. And so our friends are freaking out in front of us, and they're like trying not to laugh, but they're laughing at the same time.
Covering their face with a ripped napkin.
No, not yet. Until okay, so she tells us that the girl, the waitress had dropped. She says that the waitress had dropped the ice water all over not just on the table, but all over the customer's like clothes, his pants. So he was like drenched. And so when she's telling us the story, I had just had a big gulp of horchata. So when she says the story and she's like trying to contain her laugh, I'm just like watching Lau and my friend in front of me, like just
like shocked.
They were just like in shock, but they were like in shock, but like they were trying to contain their laughter. So when they said it and started laughing, my horchata just like I was like a sprinkler. You know how like the sprinkler like sprinkles? Yeah, like
fucking
and then
sprayed.
I started like spraying, and I was trying to contain myself, but I couldn't because my friend was like, her face was just hilarious. Dude. Like she could not stop laughing, but not trying to make a big thing, and I just like I was defeated that I just let it all just go. Like I was like a elephant picking up water, like just spraying it everywhere.
No.
And then she gets the napkin and she tries to cover herself.
And it's all ripped. No, dude. And then I was like, Asares. And then Asares, trying to not make it seem like we were laughing at what just happened. She's over here like, oh, but you guys. And then he told me that. And then I was like, bitch, who told you? Trying to make it seem like she was telling us the story, and that's why we're laughing.
We're
so loud. We're so loud.
And we felt so bad, but it was like such a funny moment that we could not stop.
I can only imagine like water in his tostadas or whatever he fucking ordered, Wing.
Oh, I know. Poor man.
Ugh. I would have fucking walked out.
That was hilarious.
After that experience, I can tell you this. I am never going back there ever the fuck again.
Definitely not. Like,
cause like the food wasn't even it. Our French fries. First of all, who the fuck gives you French fries with chilaquiles and beans and eggs? It was supposed to be hash browns or something. Is it hash browns or diced potatoes or some shit?
No, it's a hash browns.
Well, the fries were fucking cold.
And they were
hard. Like they weren't even fully cooked.
Yeah.
So like, was there waitress there?
Had no salt.
Yeah, no.
Like everything was not.
Their bartender wasn't there, and their cook probably wasn't there either because their shit was lacking.
It was disgusting.
So yeah,
I definitely am not going back.
No.
And I'm sad because I love that place. Like, we used to eat that place so much growing up. And, like, I don't know what is happening to that place. And I don't want
It
to talk shit
sucks.
about it because I know people. But it just, everything was just bad. The service,
The service, the food, the drinks. The only
and
thing that was
then
good was the horchata.
For real, that was
That
the
shit was
MVP.
bomb. No, but
And so that was it.
honestly, I feel like the waitress was very unprofessional.
Very, girl.
Like, she was saying bad words and
Yeah, and she was like, that's why what she said, she was like, that's why I stay being a server than rather than be a bartender.
like she looked
Like,
very hood.
yeah.
Like a little too gangster. But yeah, it was weird. It was weird. It was super weird. But yeah. Don't eat chilaquiles there.
We're definitely gonna not ever go there again.
Yeah, no.
And we're gonna have to recreate our lunch, breakfast, or something.
Let's go to the other place that I had mentioned.
Yes. Oh, too bad Lao's like in Mex tomorrow.
Oh shit.
Okay, well, that concludes a very long episode. It's 2
a.m. now.
It's 2 a.m.
Bitch, I need to go to sleep.
Yeah, my kid's about to wake up in about 3.5 hours.
Dude, so are mine. I wake up at 5:45 every day.
Fuck that, girl. I'd be like, you guys better take your ass back to sleep.
I will.
Okay,
Happily.
guys, well, good night. Well, no, not good night, but thanks for listening. Again, thank you for everybody that joined our giveaway and have been sharing. Please continue to share.
Follow us on YouTube because our episodes are now going to be on YouTube. I'm working on that. And
we have a couple new projects coming.
Pretty
soon. By the time that this comes out, we can talk about it now for at least just introduce it. But as of now, you have heard our first episode of.
You guys have now heard our Beehive series, which is going to include other people on the podcast.
Our special guest.
Special guest.
So we have a very, I would say, a pretty good list of people that have been letting us know that they do want to say their stories on our podcast. Apparently, we are entertaining you guys. And so upon a few people asking us if they can join or when we're going to do interviews or when they can come and say their stories, that will be what we are calling our Beehive series. And episode 1 of Beehive series just dropped this past Monday, which was Meet Lao. We will work on a schedule and working with people in the near future. And we have a couple other things coming through. So, coming along. Coming up. So stay tuned. You guys can send us, we will be dropping our email soon. You can send us your stories and we can say them on a different series. And if you guys are willing to come on here and join us, we will be more than welcome to hear your stories and talk with you guys. It's not visual, so for those of you that are scared to be seen, you will not be seen. It's just like hanging out with us. And it gets pretty fun. So let us know. Email us, DM us, call us, text us. Okay, bye.
Bye.